Okay, so Cole's rant again. Rant that's really fun to listen to, but the other thing I wanted to mention was I wanted to give my praise and respect to a young lady in the adult industry. I have nothing but respect for everyone that's legitimately and honestly and so talentedly working in the adult industry, but this girl, and I think everyone is special, and she's that you can tell, but I really like what she had to say. It was really compassionate. Her name was motherfucker. Hold on. I need to pay for the premium. You know, I can do away with these ads. They're disruptive. Okay, it's on. It was Cami Strella on why the U.S. military loves her OnlyFans, and I really like what Adam had to say too. Shit. I mean, I'd much rather come home from the military after being gone for a long time to a beautiful wife to, well, see me a blowjob and fuck me. Why not? Who wouldn't? Rather than kids. Not that there's anything wrong with kids, but given the choice, please God, I'll take the girl every time. Every time. Not even a question about it. And, you know, when the kid grows up, shit, do it too, son. You know? I'm selfish. I like to feel good. And I like everybody else too. Because I can't give anything to anyone else if I'm not loving myself first. So, anything else just ain't real. So anyone that says differently is entitled to that opinion. But I'm not going to be part of your experience. Anyway, she had a couple friends that, yeah, I do come back around like that too. Make a good interrogator. Maybe I've done that before. I don't know. Okay, we'll go back to Stella. So Stella was donating, I don't know if she said all of her money, a large portion from her OnlyFans adult account to veterans. She had some friends who were veterans that committed suicide, and, you know, from the way that silent operators operate, and silent warriors, or any person, especially those in the military, they're used to being independent. They're not going to talk about it. They're going to be really quiet about it. And she's raising awareness. Of course, the news had to spin it off like, you know, something like fucks, fucks 1,000 people in the army and has an orgy to raise awareness for PTSD. And she, you know, all right, but I like she didn't get offended. The next thing she said is, she said, "Yeah, well, because people say to me," and she laughed, "Well, thank you for your cervix." You know, I just love the entertainment. But yeah, Adam said she should do one commercial coming home. Hey, I volunteer for that part. Talk to me more about it. I'll come home and I'll wear a uniform and everything. Once had somebody ask me lately on the internet. I was working on a case on a project, just fishing around to see what the activity was with traffickers and such, with girls online escorting. Yeah, my wife used to be an escort. Her father and sister sold her into a trafficking syndicate for her inheritance. I think I mentioned that, but yeah, some guy. You know, I said I saw this profile and they started hitting me up like out of the blue. Oh, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right. Why does your profile say hooker? You know, is it because you're a police officer and you want to prove all the elements of the crime? And so if you put hooker in the profile, obviously somebody knew that they were going to pay money, and it was an offer for a solicitation. You're trying to get a fucking charge for that? That's bullshit, fuck, dude. Fucking part of the problem. Makes me wonder if that's a syndicate member. Huh. Anyway, I said, or you're in trouble, and give me your name and I'll make sure somebody knows about it that has the legal authority to do something about that. That is granted jurisdiction, federal jurisdiction, which includes operators and special forces members. Doesn't have to go through the Justice Department, although many times they'd be working concurrently. They're working on the right side of things, the way things are going. From the standpoint of the majority, looks to be positive law enforcement now. Still pockets of bullshit. Still pockets in the military bullshit. Pockets of bullshit everywhere you want to go, but you get what you're looking for. So I like to try and praise rather than condemn or point out that I am great at exposing that shit. And helping with a promotion of positive change. So, she's Stella. I told you I'd come back, didn't I? You just spun around quick, huh? Oh my God, what an intellect. Yeah, so she's donating the money to OnlyFans. Part of what I want to do is to stop acting like sex is so shameful. Not me, but, you know, I was raised that way. It was. And it's not. It's my favorite recreational activity, hands down. It's one of the reasons I live still. But, you know, why not? Although I haven't been with anybody since she died. But I'm not putting any limit on it. Just see what happens. It doesn't have to be so serious either, but I don't know. Yeah, we have to talk about sex in a joke fucking way. I like listening to fucking adult stars. It was real. And Britney was real, and those are the kind of people I want to talk to. And for those of you that you don't know, if you're not willing to meet anybody that thinks differently than you and does anything different, and then you're making shameful something that everybody fucking does, pun intended,